All right, Ellis, I want to take a little bit of time to talk about what I'm seeing in your essay in hopes that this is going to help you to improve on future performances. So, one of the things that concerns me here is the length of this response. Now, I didn't give you a length requirement. No one said this had to be 5 paragraphs or 8 pages, but there was a parts requirement. You were told you need an introduction, body paragraphs, a conclusion. And I only see one paragraph here. There's no introduction that's designed to make the reader want to read the essay using one of the techniques we discussed, like asking thought-provoking questions or giving us a little bit of background information. So I'm going to recommend that you come over to this English help folder and click on that tab, then go back in and read that folder that's got all those introduction techniques and examples. The other thing that concerns me is there's no real conclusion here because remember, writing is not about the writer, it's about the reader. This is not about you, it's about me as the audience. What am I going to take away from this? Why should I read this story? Is it going to be very entertaining? Is it going to give me a new perspective on life? Whatever the answer to that question is, your conclusion usually addresses that, and I don't have a conclusion here. Now, the final thing that concerns me is I see a real lack of proofreading in this response. So I'm making an assumption here as a reader that you went to T.W. Josie High School. And one of the first things I notice is that you've spelled the name of your high school wrong. I also see that there are some places where you may mean a different word than the one that you're actually using. For example, right here. The final thing I really want to talk to you about in terms of your proofreading is your use of coordinating conjunctions. So the coordinating conjunctions are really easy to remember. They're the words for and nor, but, or, yet, and so. We use those words to connect sentences, not to introduce them. That's one of the reasons you hear teachers say never start a sentence with and. You don't want to start sentences with any of these words because they're really used to connect an idea to a previous idea. So this sentence here, for example, needs to be corrected. Overall, I don't think this is going to impair your ability to pass a class. It is going to put you in a position where you're in an uphill battle. And the best way to win is to go to the tutoring center, let them proofread your essays, draft early so that I can take a look at your essays, and work with your 904 teacher. Overall, I think that you've got great potential. I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to produce in the future, but we definitely want much closer attention to that proofreading, to the parts of an essay, and really to following the directions for the assignment.